I see you. You know, before I begin, I think it's worth, let me just say, these are friends of mine. I admit I am biased. Friend of mine. I have worked with them. I have seen their courage, my candidacy for president. He had my back even when some of you couldn't pronounce my name. But I've got a broader message. I always miss having at least one heckler up in here. I can never really hear what they're saying, but I appreciate the exercise of free speech. And any I can remember in my lifetime. And I know politicians say that all the time. I see y'all over there. You don't have to keep on waving. Your arms will get tired. I see you. I mean, it's really interesting. When I was president, the wealthiest Americans, folks like me now, and by the time I left office, we spent, I mean, I know that sometimes, you know, when I was president and even when I was a candidate, folks would say, Barack, you're talking too long. You know, you're like too professorial, you're explaining stuff too much. I know that, but sometimes things are complicated. And I was confident they'll try to pretend like a Democrat like me. You weren't concerned when you gave me a tax cut I didn't need, and that is why I'm here. Not just because I love Ohio, although I do. Not just because I love Cleveland, although Cleveland rocks. I am here so you will vote. I'm here so you'll vote. I need you to come through. I want to talk a little bit about Rich just for a second. I don't know what happened to our culture. I don't know when we began to celebrate bullies. Rich and I believe, Rich and Betty and I can't beat Sasha at Jeopardy. I see you. Rich and I, now listen, I know it's hot, so I got to wrap up. Now everything that I've talked about, but here's something I said last week that I want to repeat. So I want to speak to those folks here. But what I'm saying is, and I know out there are conservatives, and that's why I'm hopeful. I am seeing a great awakening. I can't tell you how encouraged I've been. I said this last week, I want to repeat it. And I understand why it happens. What happened partly during my presidency, but I understand how people can get discouraged. I understand all that. People like me, ourselves, you and I,